anybody is watching, I hope that you will take this time and this chance to stop what you're doing in your swiping and just take a chance to check in with your neck and your shoulders. I'm here as a reminder to pause in your swiping or in your, what is it called when you're channel surfing, that was it. You're channel surfing. Just before you move on to the next channel, if you would just take a chance, a second, a moment to also check in with your neck, your head. Oh, do you have a headache of any kind? I actually happen to have a massive headache. I just finished taking, have I taken the whole Tylenol? No, I haven't taken the whole Tylenol. I took half a Tylenol. Or ibuprofen or whatever. Ow. Because I have major eye strain. I don't know who else, when they have a headache, does it feel good when you press in on your eyes? I don't know if it's good for you or not. Possible I also have a fever. I don't know. And I really should be getting some sleep while my mother is asleep. I care for a wonderfully sweet old lady who unfortunately has a little bit of dementia, and I guess she has a lot of dementia. And it's I should be getting sleep while she's getting sleep, but I needed to unwind a little bit, especially because it's in the middle of the daytime, so it's really hard to convince myself to get some sleep when it's the middle of the daytime. But our sleep schedule got turned around, and I've actually been up for 14 hours. What am I doing? I am this motion is a massage. So instead of taking my fingers, I'm using the backs of my not my fists, but the back of the hand, and I'm pushing on pressure points right around in my head, and it actually feels remarkably good. And I know it looks like, what is she doing with her hands? But it's a style of massage. Don't know if I necessarily recommend it. It does look really funny, doesn't it? Huh. Hadn't noticed that before. I mean, you could take your fingers, but fingers are very pointy, and having it where you use and this is a different kind of pressure than this one. I don't know if you want to try it on your own head. This is a very different pressure point on it. And like if you have somebody else massaging your head, then I don't know. I could probably try this on somebody and see if they can tell the difference. But when you're doing it on yourself, and it's just a circular motion that I'm doing, trying to undo a migraine that I have. And really what I need to just get some sleep, unfortunately. Especially since I've already been up, 14 hours now. I just realized the light from that was bothering me. Have you finished your draft? Are you ready to get some sleep? Could you get that light close to me? Even though it's going to dim this light a lot.
Could I actually get it?
Oh, alright. What are you going to eat? I never did get my bowl of cereal.
Thanks to you.
No, not right now. This one hurts too much. But I do need a light, and I know it's going to make very dim for everyone else, but no, the other one. The one that's probably providing all the light for this thing. Oh, and wait, opening that one up more does not make it easier on my headache. Hi, everyone. Hi, bye. Okay, so that light over there, Eagle, can you make it so that I don't have that crack of light going right into my eyes? Yeah. So I'm actually extremely sound sensitive. Not sound. I'm sound sensitive too, but oh, that makes so much better. So if you have headaches, turning off all the lights makes all the difference. And I'm sorry that means that y'all can't see anything. Y'all having your all's own private conversations anyways. Oh yeah, I guess it really is too difficult for them to see anything. Not that I'm really worth looking at. Ah, that is too bright. Sorry. I am really just here to remind you to take a pause in your searching and yeah, I guess it's no fun for you guys if y'all can't see anything. There's a setting on here where I can play with the lighting. I don't really get this. What is the source space 90% remaining text? What does this mean? 90% remaining one text. Is this part of the app? You don't know either.
Yeah, it has to do with the person's pricing plan, apparently, I think.
Pricing plan?
No,
Yeah, it does have the same lighting from last time. That's cool. Well, I guess I should be more mindful of whoever's on here. And let's see. I don't know if this is any better or worse. No, y'all can't see shit. How about that? Is that any better? No. Sorry. Alright. Yeah. This is not going to be a great session because of the fact that the lighting's so bad. Sorry, folks. Oh, there we go. A little bit of sunlight coming in. anyways, this is just a reminder to folks to stand up and stretch. And I'm doing just a reset check-in before I go take a nap while my mom's asleep. But I thought it was a good chance to check in with you guys as well. So I'm checking with y'all, letting y'all know we exist, and also reminding people out there to take a moment in their day. Probably can't do this while you're sitting down or laying down. You guys all have bodies, and y'all should check in with your bodies as well. What I'm doing here is for the eye strain that I have. I don't know how many of y'all have eye strain from looking at screens too long. Oh. Interesting. I'm far more loose on my left side.
Should I use a bit of the block cheese or use the fresh cheese?
Let's do the shredded cheese first.
Frozen?
Huh?
The frozen one?
Yeah. Do we? Oh, there's a non-frozen one in the drawer. Door.
Yeah, use that.
You already used it? No, looks like I'm gonna need the whole Tylenol. Ow. Who else is doing jumping jacks? I don't know if anybody else is like this, where it's very hard to follow other people's exercise videos because you start to follow their exercise video and all of a sudden you go, like this, this is a very simple one. This is the one that they teach for grandmothers where you just go back and forth, right? And yeah, maybe it's because I'm 50 years old, I don't know. But all of a sudden, like, my right side of my body is so tweaked out just doing this is extremely painful for me. So you have to be really old like me, even though you can't tell. I look young, but I'm actually not. My little old body, especially because I haven't been moving it much, is I'm having all kinds of aches and pains from having not treated it properly. And it's very sad, and I'm very sad and full of grief all the time because my lovely sweet mama is disappearing. If any of you guys deal with dementia or have an elderly care in dementia and know, please speak up in the comments if you also know that experience of how much of a struggle it is. So I don't tolerate any comments that head towards the sexual line. I will time people out if they do that. I don't appreciate anybody speaking in a sexual manner. I happen to be a secular celibate, and I do not live life connected to sexuality. I do live life connected to sensuality, of connecting to your body and learning to love your body. But it is very hard to love one's body when other people are speaking about it in a sexual way. It's very demeaning. So if anybody on here is on here just to, I don't know, it's not even lusting. What is it called? Taunt. Oh, you know what? I wanted to try something, and I might as well try it here. I wanted to try it, though, with you trying this too, Eagle. But, somebody was saying that you go up to a wall, and I'm supposed to try a trauma release exercise where you stand on the wall, and I think you're supposed to lift your heels up off the ground. And then you're supposed to start shaking from the trauma of it, or the tension. I don't know, it's supposed to trigger, there it goes, it shakes my right leg, yeah. See, I told you, my right leg shakes more than my left leg. Y'all can't see it. It's probably no fun to watch on there. So I came on here to do some stretching. Okay. Put yourself up against a wall and raise your hands, checking your posture. How many people watching this have bad posture in their neck? Have the flamingo, I call it the flamingo neck. I remember my ex, I used to think he looked like a flamingo because his neck had stuck out. Do flamingos' necks stuck out? Is that what I'm thinking of? Yeah, it is, right? Do I have the right bird? So if you are stopping by, make sure before you move on to the next thing that you take a moment, even if it's just one hand, raising it up above your head. Checking in with your shoulders. Sliding up and down. Well, I guess I can't go. Now that I've gone down, I can't go back up. Right, I gotta have the strength to go back up. Here we go. This site is for people who are like me, who are trying to get back into being okay moving, trying to, it's kind of funny that I be doing this because I used to be a body mind listener. I used to be really in shape and used to be able to do pull-ups and crap. And now I'm somebody who's had so many experiences traumas, that moving is very hard. Going from a person who thought she'd die if she couldn't move to a person where moving is very challenging. So y'all are following me on my journey of wanting to convince myself that I want to move again. And it's very hard because I do suffer from mental quirks, as I like to call them. Some people would call it a mental disabilities. Some people call it mental disorders. I have your typical ones, ADHD and all those other OCD and anxiety and depression and frustration with the world, and overstimulation and sensory processing disorders and all the other. But this channel is more for the people who want to convince themselves that they can move again, or want to see somebody else convince themselves that they want to be able to move again. It is my dream and hope that one of these days I will get to do back bends. So funny, they make it look so easy to do a back bend, and you can't see it in the screen because I'm sorry, I have to have the light off right now. My eyes just hurt way too much. But I wanted to join in anyways. Whee! So this is my attempt at a back bend right now, just putting my hands up against the wall. And you have to be careful with that because if your back is tweaked, like mine is, I have to pause a lot to massage the spots that are tight and tense. I didn't want to stay on here too long. So once my kiddo is done eating, I will probably wrap this up. I should probably eat too, but when you are really, really stressed about life and really tense, like some people eat to deal with their stress. I'm actually one of those people who can't eat. Like when I'm really stressed, it's very hard to... oh shoot, there's new comments and I haven't been paying attention. Gotta make sure that people keep the trolls out. So I hope you will subscribe to my channel, or any one of I have 3 or 4 different body listening channels. One where I include my kiddo, and one where it's just where we're supposed to be just listening to our body and checking in. This channel is more about just this personal journey of just wanting to become comfortable, connecting to an audience, people, to say how we're out there. And we're also going through the same journey of New Year's resolution of wanting to start over again and get in shape. But see, there's this big gap between wanting to get in shape and getting the discipline to have in shape. And you can go out there and say, oh, today I'm going to have the discipline, and tomorrow I'm going to have the discipline. But when moving is painful, when moving is psychologically painful, then you don't want to move. Or if you suffer from headaches like I do, from eye strain or from stress or from just not listening. Personally, I would prefer to do this video in complete silence and just check in. So if you guys don't mind, will enjoy the silence. I think I would like to go back to silence and just take some time to listen to my body and hopefully inspire you guys to listen to your bodies as well. So I'm going to be less interactive, so y'all could probably just move on to another thing if you want to. I understand if silence and quiet bothers you. But I hope you will take the opportunity to just take a moment and listen to Mom snoring in the background, kiddo typing in the background. Are you done eating so we can get some sleep? I really do need to get some sleep. Hey folks, I will probably get back on later this evening. I don't know if I'll do it on this channel or I'll do it on one of the other channels we have. Wish us luck. We're trying to raise up an extra $500 a month, and I'd like to do it by connecting with people out there, where you are. We're connecting with you. So if you do have a chance to be willing to connect with us or want to send a donation, that would be really appreciated. I think it's been about, how many hours has it been since I slept? Woke up around 8 p.m. 7 p.m. yesterday, 8 p.m. So, huh? What time is it right now? So yeah, it's been about 15 hours now. So I'm going to go ahead and get some sleep if I can. Good night, folks, and I hope you guys will subscribe and maybe join us on one of our other lives.